Hello people of YouTube and welcome back to another Narnia Life installment. So there's been a couple of pieces of news that I'm quickly going to talk about in this video. So the main piece of news, I'm just going to go straight into it. The main piece of news is that it has been confirmed that Meryl Streep is involved in the new Narnia film. Now, if you don't know, a few months ago it was rumoured that she had been cast, or potentially she was going to be cast as the voice of Aslan. And I know that there was a big uproar in the Narnia community because everybody were like, she's not going to fit that role. Are they going to gender swap Aslan? Like, nothing against Meryl Streep. You know, I love her work. But for the voice of Aslan, I don't think Meryl Streep is the right fit, to be honest with you. You need, like, you do need a guy playing that role, really, because of the voice. And I don't think Meryl Streep is able to do that kind of voice. Not like Liam Neeson did it in the original movies. So yeah, it has now been confirmed that she is involved in the Narnia production in some form, but it's not being confirmed what role she's playing. So it's not being said that she's playing Aslan, it's just been announced that yes, she is involved, but her role is yet to be announced. But from all the other roles that are available that haven't already been cast, there's not many other roles, unless she's playing a brand new character. So I hope that she's not playing Aslan, but we shall see either way. Even if she is playing Aslan, I will give her a fair chance, but me personally, I don't think Meryl Streep will pull the voice of Aslan off, really. So, but yeah, we will have to wait and see with that. There has been a little bit of other bits of news. It was announced that they used real-life guinea pigs to do the Wood Between the Worlds scene, which that is in the book. They did use guinea pigs, or they did use animals. Sorry about that. So as I was saying, it has been announced that they were using live animals or live guinea pigs on set in the Wood Between the Worlds scene, which I do believe that is a part of the book. The character of Uncle Andrew, who we know Daniel Craig's playing, his character was basically, before Diggory and Polly uses the rings, he was actually experimenting the rings on animals. So that is part of the book. Other bits of news, one piece of news that I think just come out this morning as of time of recording, was that obviously we know that they've finished filming, so it looks like they've used over 150 children as extras, just kind of in the background of several scenes when they've been filming. So they've used up to 150 kids as extras in the movie. And another piece of news which I do want to touch on is that Greta Gerwig has finally actually spoken about the Narnia project. She's not given too much away, which is a bit annoying, but she has actually spoken publicly about it. Now, before the cast, you know, it's been very secretive, this film. Like, we don't even know the full cast at this point. And it's like, you know, the film's out at the end of this year. The film's out in 9 months. We don't have a full official cast list. We only know the cast list because it got leaked through set photos and stuff like that. You know, it's like with Meryl Streep. Oh yeah, she's involved, but we don't know what role she's playing. Like, I don't get why they're being so secretive, especially like less than a year before the film comes out. But yeah, she has basically spoke about it again. She's not given too much detail, but she has publicly spoken about it and stuff like that. So it kind of does show that, yeah, she does have a passion for the books, but she does want her own spin on it as well. She doesn't just want to do a generic kind of story that doesn't have its own kind of charm to it. So I get that, but you know, I've spoken about this in videos before. You know, you have the source material when you're adapting a series of books. Yeah, I get some stuff have to be changed for film. You know, some stuff work well in a book, doesn't work well on screen. I get that, but if you've got source material, you stick to it as close as you can. Like, yeah, changes have to be made, I get that, but just try and not do as many changes. So yeah, so that's the main pieces of news, that they used 150 child extras during the film, during when they were shooting the movie. They did use live guinea pigs or live animals during the Wood Between the Worlds scenes when they've been filming that. Greta Gerwig has spoken publicly about the film, although she's not given too much away. And Meryl Streep has been confirmed to be cast in the Narnia film, but we don't know what role. Before, it was teased that it was going to be the voice of Aslan. That's yet to be confirmed. I personally hope not. Either way, I'd give it a chance. I'd give her, if she is cast as Aslan, I'd give her a chance. But me personally, you know, when I think of Meryl Streep, I think of like your chick flick kind of films, you know, like Mamma Mia, you know, all them sort of films. I don't picture her as voicing Aslan at all. So I'm hoping that she's been cast in either another role or maybe a new character, maybe, or maybe one of the animals, maybe, besides Aslan, but who knows, we shall see. So yeah, that is the news all up to date, guys. Go over to Narnia Web if you want to stay up to date with, you know, any other news that comes out, but that is the main couple of pieces of news that's come out recently. So yeah, so that is all for today, guys. I hope you're all having a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.